Montreal Canadiens fans probably hopes that there will be a fire under all Pierre-Luc Dubois' smoke. He had no approval about his interest in playing from Dubois for Canadiens, but hockey contentmen reached an agreement, the most likely scenario. Elliotte Friedman, last 32 thoughts in podcast Dubois'in a year stayed for a year, and we all know how it feels. Winnipeg'de things do not work, Bowness is brought to change the structure and forcing players.I wonder if we see the end. Jets are currently coming out of a loss of 4-1 against the 8th and Los Angeles Kings at the Western Conference. Although they put a distance between their own and opponent teams, they tend to lose acceleration quickly and allow their opponents to close the gap. Usually, it is sign of a club struggling to play harmoniously by relying on individual abilities rather than set of efforts. Of course, one of the most talented players is Dubois, the fourth at Jets this season, with 25 goals and 33 assists in 66 games. Dubois signed a one-year extension last summer, which paid him $6 million as an average annual salary. Dubois, who has been going on for a long time, have desire to play in house state, has been connected with Canadiens for months, and according Friedman, two teams probably talked about watching process quickly. I think Jets spoke to Canadiens about Dubois, said Friedman. Is there a way? We know that Dubois will be there, 95%. Is there a way to make an agreement so Canadiens get it earlier? Jets are in a difficult position. They know that star players will want, and they have very little leverage to work because they choose the ideal descent point. Yes, Dubois was extremely talented, and adding staff, Canadiens would strengthen depth of center to a point that has not been seen for decades, but Canadiens did not rush accelerate reconstruction process, which would definitely be situation if they get it. They talked about it but they couldn't make the agreement, saidman explains. In this negotiation, Hughes holds all cards in the hands of all cards. This is a matter of measuring whether Dubois's intentions will continue with Jets by extending a one-year contract, or whether the iron needs to hit when it is hot. If the question was going to trade for Canadiens Dubois, what kind of return would the Jets would expect? Knowing the method of keeping Hughes decisively to the preferred negotiation, patience and purchasing price, Canadiens as GM will not be willing to carry important assets for a player they can obtain free of charge within a year. I have to read patience for potential Dubois acquisition. On the other hand, if Jets become desperate, get some kind of return from their investments, they may be willing to lower their prices with something Hughes deems reasonable. But whatever the result, something is clear, Pierre-Luc Dubois has a strong chance of being a member of Montreal Canadiens.